Aloha! Thank you so much for joining once again. This is Wolf. You're tuned in to Waking Up with Wolf. My name is Wolf. As I said, aka Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, aka Skull Babylon. I am here to be helping you as an activation coach, as a fellow shifter, as a light guardian to be able to help you step into your potential, to be able to help start your day with a routine, to be able to help you get into some awesome habits and rituals, and to be able to help make a difference in the world together as a super awesome team of light guardians and shifters kicking butt. You're kicking butt. Thank you so much for joining in. Awesome. So as we are just getting things started here, for those of you watching in the replay, go ahead, drop like an 1111 if you're watching this in the replay, because you got like some extra like bonus moments with me at the very beginning where people joining in live, they'll just get to like jump in when they jump in. And that's totally cool. So thank you again so much for being here. Let's just begin just by massaging our body, just by rolling our shoulders, just by straightening up our spine. Maybe you just rolled out of bed. Maybe you've been up since 6 a.m. like me. That's what I did. I woke up at 6 a.m. and walked my dog, and I was like, I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and then I'm going to go back to sleep and practice dreaming. But then I didn't go back to sleep. I ended up just working, and now here we are. So awesome. And there is some amazing updates that I want to be able to share with you, of course, related to the Paradigm Shift Central project, including the live broadcast that we have tonight for the premiere episode of Leading the Shift, which is going to be our new podcast series. And again, as I'm doing this, just begin gently massaging yourself. This is your ritual. Listen to your body. So this is going to be the first episode of our new podcast series, and it's going to be about interviewing people within the community, leaders, conscious entrepreneurs, conscious media creators, people who got a story to share. And the podcast is all about helping you activate your potential. So tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight at paradigmshiftcentral.com/live. And yeah, tonight's guest is going to be Ben Switzer, a neurohacker. So all about being able to change the way we think about how we think, if you want to think about it that way. So I'm looking forward to being able to share that with you. And thank you again ahead of time for your support in all the many ways that you contribute. So awesome. All right. How are you feeling right now? Let's just allow ourselves to check in. And as we do this, I want to be able to just share a very powerful idea with you. Once again, that's, part of what we do here. I always try to be able to not only practice meditation with you, but to also be able to, provide you with some sort of idea that's just going to help you see the day a little bit differently. That's going to just shift your paradigm just a little bit. I just want to help you. I just want to help you be able to like shift your pants just a little bit, if you don't mind me doing so. So thank you for being here. And again, as we're doing this, just begin gently massaging your body. It's such a powerful thing to just begin massaging your body first thing in the morning. Maybe you're lying down, maybe you're standing up, maybe you're floating on an exercise ball like me, but just listen to your body and begin connecting with your breath. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales, just bringing a bit of movement into your body very slowly. Massaging any parts of your neck, feeling the breath. You got your eyes closed right now if you choose. Gently massaging the face. Just give your face a nice deep massage right now. How often, seriously, like how often do you massage your face? The answer is not enough. And like I'm saying that to myself too, right? If we're so worried about like, oh, the gravity is making my face all melty and stuff. My face is melting. Anyways, one of the best ways to be able to like counteract the process of the skin losing its elasticity is simply by massaging it, simply by giving it that love, and honestly smiles. And this is where like let's take a moment to do that in a second, where we're practicing our smile exercise, which is literally going to help you like strengthen your cheekbones. That's going to help you kind of like increase the strength of the muscles there, and kind of reduce any of like the jowls that you may have. But hey, it's nothing wrong with a couple jowls, if you know what I mean. So again, just massage your face here, massage your temple. Really just kind of find that point where it's not too much pressure, not too little, just enough. Awakening the pressure points underneath. You don't have to go to a massage therapist in order to be able to give yourself a beautiful face massage. And again, this is something that you can do throughout any point in the day. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do first thing in the morning. Even just finding those pressure points on the jaw, just opening your jaw just a little bit, not too wide. Be nice and gentle with it. Getting underneath the neck, even just right behind the ears. That's a very, very powerful spot right behind the ears. Even maybe just like massaging the earlobes. Honestly, guys, girls, friends, aliens, when was the last time you massaged your earlobes? And if your answer is never, then pacha. What have you been doing your entire life if you've never massaged your earlobes? I'm just joking. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I guarantee like 79% of the people in this world have probably never massaged their earlobes. And that's okay too. But again, just finding all of those weird spots in your face where you've probably never massaged before, maybe even like underneath the eyebrows. Oh yeah, that's the spot. And let's do that face exercise that I was talking about. And again, just thanking everyone so much for being here again. This is routine, practice, diligence, such a powerful thing. So again, when we do these practices, like the chakra practice that we're about to do in a minute as part of a routine, the more you do this, the more that you'll actually begin to notice things like synchronicity happening in your life. You'll find more flow. You'll find yourself running into the right people at the right time. You'll find yourself feeling more inspired. You'll find yourself like manifesting things at an accelerated rate. So like if I were trying to like pitch you an idea on why this is important, that's why, you know? So again, it's how you show up for yourself and the universe shows up in response. So the universe like, sweet, this person cares about the fact that, you know, they're taking care of themselves and they're here to activate their potential. Let's give them the tools to do that. And that's what I want to get into in a second with a very powerful idea. But first, let's do our face massage. So, or not, our face stretches. Okay, so the face stretches to be able to help strengthen your cheek muscles. Honestly, it's literally as simple as like smiling, but it's a little bit different. Like literally the process of smiling like strengthens your face, right? So it's just like how many muscles are you using when you're smiling and everything like that. So what you're gonna do, some people have seen me do this before, you're gonna take your hands and you're gently gonna pull down very gently on just kind of this part of your face, kind of your cheeks. You want to get like a good chunk of flesh there, and this is going to create resistance. And then from there, you're gently going to lift your cheekbones and you're going to hold it just for like 3 seconds. Go 1, 2, 3, and then release. And then you lift it like this again and you look like super weird and you release. And if you want to hold it longer, if you want to hold it for 6 seconds, kind of hold that isometric hold. We'll do that about 3 more times, and then we'll do a bunch of rapid ones and release. And you do that, and you can kind of just like, even if you want to just kind of like lift your eyebrows, maybe even just get like one eyebrow up. I can't get the other eyebrow up. I can only get one eyebrow up. And just kind of hold that, release. Up, 1, 2, 3, release. And now let's do a few, like several fast ones. We're going to do about 20 of these. So we're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. And you're going to do this. And if you're doing it, you'll probably make some kind of weird clicking noise with your saliva somehow. So just keep doing that. And don't even worry about counting. Remember to breathe and keep doing it. And do it to the point where you actually feel the strength in your muscles like being worked out. In the same way, if you're doing like ab workouts or push-ups, you know that feeling where it's like, oh, I can feel the burn, right? Like that's your muscles like ripping open, but also getting stronger too. So do that to the point where your face is actually like starting to get sore, and then go a little bit beyond that. Like that's where the growth is. It's right beyond the edge. So feel that. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 7.5, 6, 6 and a bit, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the last one, hold this last one. 3, 3, 3, 6, 9, and that's good. Awesome, sweet. And then just kind of release your face, and then just massage that. And honestly, like if you're someone who's just kind of like, I want to maintain my youthfulness, I want to be part elf, I want to live forever, something like that. Do that twice a day. Do that 3 times a day. Like that will help you kind of like maintain some sort of like presence within your face. That will just like help your face look a little bit lifted and everything like that. And again, like that's also a thing that's just like it's awesome because it just like helps you like feel happier about yourself when you look in the mirror and you're just like, damn, look at those sexy cheekbones, man. But again, it's like, how often do we work out our smiles? So that's why I want to be able to just share that with you. So as we're doing this here, let's just begin listening to our body. What does your body need right now? Listen to your body. What do you need right now? And as we're doing this, I want to be able to just invite you to just like reach your arms up for the sky. Maybe you're standing up. Maybe you're just kind of like wiggling your tail. And the idea that I wanted to share with you, and then we'll get right into our chakra practice meditation, very, very, very simple yet powerful idea. And it was something that was passed on to me, and it's always stuck with me ever since it was passed on to me. But it's this basic idea that, and I'll kind of eye gaze when I'm saying this to you. Everything that you need is within arm's reach. Think about that. Everything that you need is within arm's reach. And so you can think of that like literally, and you can also think of that metaphorically, like even in the idea that like literally, you know, the skills that you need are already inside you. Or maybe it's like something where it's like being able to ask someone for some assistance, some guidance, but everything that you need is within arm's reach. So never think that there is not a move you can make. If you ever feel like your day is just kind of one of those days where maybe things are a little bit harder, there is always a move you can make. And that move can be like literally taking a breath, taking like a mindful breath. It can be stretching, it can be face tapping, it can be going outside for a walk, it can be talking to a friend. So just keep that in mind, that there is always a move you can make and that everything that you need is within arm's reach. Think about that. Cool. Okay, so keeping this one relatively short just because I just gotta be able to maintain my schedule and my flow today, but I'm super appreciative of us being able to have this time together once again. We'll move into our chakra practice meditation. I just want to be able to remind everyone that if you guys have been tuning into this, please let me know. Like, just send me a message and let me know like how this is like making a difference for you. That is, your feedback is always greatly appreciated. And of course, if you want to be able to connect deeper with myself and the team, you can apply for your shifter pass by going to paradigmshiftcentral.com and following the signal. You'll see what I mean when I get there. And if you're just like really, you know, I do this because it's a great practice for us, but I also do this to be able to help invite people to connect further with me. So if you want to be able to like have me as a personal activation coach for a monthly commitment to really be able to make that investment for yourself, because that's what this is right now. This is an investment for yourself. Then send me a message and talk to me if you would be interested in having me as like a private activation coach to be able to help assist you in like really just like stepping into that next level and stepping into your potential as a shifter and as a light guardian. So I only have room for about like 3 or 4 more people. So if that's something that you're really, really interested in, you're really like feeling the call to make that commitment, then just send me a message about that and we can talk a little bit more. But again, even just applying for your shifter pass is a great stepping stone as well. So let's move into our chakra practice meditation. Again, for those of you who are not familiar, this is based on the Gnostic teachings. If you would like the cheat sheet for this with the vowels and the symbols or the virtues, send me a message and I'll send you the image that way so you can do this on your own. And I also have a 2-hour presentation about this that you can also check out and ask me for that, and I can send it to you, and that way you'll understand more about what we're doing here as well. The chakras in themselves, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again because we do have new people tuned in. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, who like recently saw my Mystic Spider-Man video and just like, my God, this guy's like actually a real world superhero. It's like, yeah, because you're a real world superhero as well, right? So I'm just a mirror to help us see ourselves. So with the chakras are organs for perception. They are organs within our multidimensional body that are able to receive and put out information beyond the present moment. That is why when we work with our chakras, we develop things like our intuition and our inspiration and our compassion and our clarity and our clairvoyance and all of these superhuman, proto-human, homo luminous abilities. So we're going to focus on the brow chakra, working down to the root. Each one has a correlating mantra. Each one has a correlating virtue. By focusing on the sound and by focusing on the virtue, it brings our awareness into that space. It allows us to embody these aspects of ourselves and allows us to bring that into more of our everyday life. And like I said, by doing this, it starts activating more things like synchronicity and just having an awesome day. So for everyone who's like been here and just like, dude, I look forward to doing these broadcasts with you because it actually changes my like whole output for the day. Yes, thank you for being able to like, you know, have like the testimonial. So send me your testimonial straight up. I appreciate it, right? All right, focusing on the brow chakra, get a drink of water if you need it, straightening up your spine, levitating on your exercise ball if you want to. I'm gonna do that. I mean, I should make a whole separate video just about teaching you guys how to levitate on your exercise ball. But straight up, if you're levitating on your exercise ball, start off by getting like a stool on each side and then just kind of like hold your hand and then just like imagine you're levitating. It's like pretty fun. So cool. Okay. Wherever you are, getting nice and comfortable, get nice and ready. If you're levitating an exercise ball, don't close your eyes unless you're like super trained in this. Focusing on the brow chakra, the vowel is a sound is a vowel I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. We'll do it 3 times, focusing on the virtue of serenity. This means peace, and also just like the calmness, peace, and also just being able to think about the idea of filling our cup with peace as we do this. That's the beauty of this meditation. Mindfulness, and we'll calm down. We'll just kind of like shift the vibration a bit. Things are feeling a little bit excited right now. I'm excited. It's a Thursday, right? All right, I'm just gonna sit normally now. So watch this. I'm just gonna like shift like the tone and the frequency right now. So connecting with our breath, gentle inhale, exhale on our own. Before we even move into this, let's just connect with our breath right here as we get ready to do our chakra meditation. Gentle inhales through the nose or the mouth. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Closing your eyes, bring your awareness into your body. Inviting in this practice as a way to be able to serve yourself like medicine for the spirit, medicine for the soul, like a massage for your energetic body. This is an act of self-love. This is an act of practice. This is an investment in your being. Moving into the first chakra, focusing on the vowel. The sound is E. Gentle inhale, exhale through the mouth, getting as much oxygen as you can. Exhale on your own. Together on the next inhale, we'll do the mantra together. Deep inhale. Serenity. Together again, deep inhale, focus. One more, deep inhale. Beautiful. Moving right into the next chakra, focusing on the throat chakra. A very powerful idea that I just want to be able to share with you. When we do these chakras, I want you to think about this. I want you to almost feel the connection between yourself and every other person who has made this sound throughout time. So when we make this next chakra sound, I want you to almost kind of like feel a connection between yourself and a monk in like the Himalayas who is doing the same practice 100, like, you know, like 1,000 years ago. Because like this is an old practice. This is like, that's why this is important. That's why this works. And that's why we do this. And that's why I share it with you. The throat chakra is the vowel E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. You'll really feel this one in the throat. The virtue is justness, being able to speak intelligently, wisely, being able to know when to speak, when to listen, when to kind of like control how we speak. Less words, more meaning. Being able to create worlds with our words. The words are your sword. Think about that. Carry them wisely. Hand gently wherever you're comfortable with. You can even put it on the top of your chest. You can just have them down. You can even connect your fingers, whatever's comfortable for you. Gentle inhale, exhale through your mouth on your own. Get a nice breath here. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Together, deep inhale, the sound A. Together again, connecting beyond time. One more, focusing on the power of words, the power of your voice. Inhale. Beautiful. We'll move into the heart chakra next. I want to just take a moment here to invite you to even just kind of practice like doing a little bit of throat sounds right now, like similar to what we just did. Let's kind of like just jump from that to this, and then we'll go into the heart chakra. I'm going to make a noise, and I want to invite you to try making this noise, because you can, but you probably just haven't tried before, and it's hard to almost explain in words how to do it, so I'm just going to make the noise. But you can think of it as almost like the throat chakra Tibetan throat singing. You've heard it before. But it basically be just something like try making that similar to what we just did with the A, but you kind of like close the mouth a little bit differently, and you can fluctuate this. Like I want you to fluctuate this. I want you to practice fluctuating this. I want you to like use your tongue to change the shape of your tongue to change the noise. So try it again. So you can kind of do it similar to A, but kind of close your mouth. Similar thing in the back of the throat. Go. Did you do it? Did something happen? If you tried, you would have made some kind of noise. Keep trying it until you're able to do something like that. It won't sound exactly like mine. Maybe it will. That's not the point. But I want you to just get in the habit of realizing like what you can actually do with your voice. And then again, even like using that while you're meditating to play with it. So it'd be like, then eventually you turn into a UFO and fly away. True story. Do that on mushrooms. That's what happens. No, seriously, when you're on mushrooms and you're in like a deep psychedelic state, even when you're not on mushrooms, when you're in a deep psychedelic state and you do mantras, you can actually use the mantras to traverse you. You use it as like a way to be able to like move your consciousness into other dimensions, so to speak. So, we'll talk about that more another time. Focusing on our heart chakra, the vowel for this is the vowel O, pronounced as in snow. The sound is O. So again, with this one, hands gently on our heart, focusing on the virtue of, that's right, you guessed it, love and compassion. And also the idea of being able to balance our heart. So again, I say this as a reminder because there's always new people tuning in. This is about being able to balance our chakras. This isn't just about being able to open our chakras to the ends of the world, because that is something that is not actually healthy. It is about being able to balance our chakras, create responsible, healthy boundaries for ourselves. And this is something that you have to learn over time, and you learn to navigate it. So again, having a healthy heart chakra can be like someone might be coming into you with like a certain energy, and if you're like, it's not that you don't care about what they're doing, but it's just like, hey, I care enough about myself to know that this is not something I actually want to be able to entwine my energy with. So I'm going to like ask you to please politely, like, don't message me about this. You know, it's relative to the context and everything like that. But you have the right to do that. You have the right to say no. You have the right to be able to establish your clear boundaries. That is an act of self-love. And we're moving into a culture like consent culture where that's actually respected. And it's going to become more respected when you're actually helping lead by that example, where someone can be like, hey, da, 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 and you're just like, please do not, you know, like, this is not something that, like, I'm asking you to please, like, just kind of, like, don't message me about this because I love myself enough to know that my focus is very valuable and very important. So really, really honor and value your energy. Really, 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 really seriously. Like, it's not just for you, because, like, the more you can actually get better at doing that, the more you're going to be more productive, right? Think about that. Okay, we'll talk more about that another time. Hands on the heart. Straighten up the chest. Straight, or open up the chest, kind of like lift up the chest, straighten the spine, close your eyes. Focusing on love. And again, the virtue is love. The faculty is also inspiration and intuition as well. So the idea of following that which makes your heart sing. That is your purpose. That is your destiny. That is the path, your dharma that exists beyond this present moment that you are walking, that you have the choice to walk. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own through your mouth. Deep inhale. Together, deep inhale through the mouth, the sound O. Together again, deep inhale. Focus on compassion. Inhale. There we go. All right. Good job. Very good. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. A reminder that if you're on YouTube, smash that like button. Just let me know that this is that's a quick way to be able to just tell me that you're enjoying this and this is valuable to you. I will remind you that by the end of this broadcast, I'm going to give you another letter for the discount code for 33% off at the Quest item shop. Tune in tomorrow to get the full code. So I try to give you guys a lot by tuning into this. No, who is trying to call me? That's annoying. There we go. That's what was happening on the Instagram for a second. Anyways, okay, moving right into this. Yeah, the throat chakra thing. Okay, moving into the pulmonary chakras. Again, the pulmonary chakras, for those who aren't familiar, the pulmonary chakras are what are related to ultra memory. Give these a quick massage. If you have never massaged these before, you'll notice that they are very, very tender. Give those a gentle little massage. The vowel is A. The sound is ah, like in saw. So ah. When you do this, focus on memory with your ancestors, gratitude for your ancestors, and even your future lives, ultra memory, past lives, higher dimensional self, wherever you feel called to bring your attention to in this moment. When you're done massaging your pulmonary chakras, gently just bring your hands wherever you're comfortable. Straighten up your spine. We got a couple more after this. You guys are doing wonderful. You guys are doing great. Gentle inhale, exhale through your mouth on your own. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Deep inhale together through your mouth, get as much oxygen as possible. Gratitude for your ancestors. Deep inhale. Connect with that knowing of your higher self. Ultra memory. Inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. Wonderful. Proud of you guys. Again, with the ultra memory, a lot of that, you can think about the idea. This is a very simple but powerful idea that, again, time is not this linear thing. You are already connected to the people who you have yet to meet. You're already connected to the events which have yet to occur. And that's where connecting through the chakras, this is where you can really kind of begin utilizing synchronicity. You don't have to just wait for synchronicity to occur. You can actually anticipate it. That's where, for me, when I go out and do free hugs, for us, when we go out and do free hugs, we can go out there with the mindset of knowing that we are already connected to the right people who we will meet when we do free hugs. You do not have to doubt that. You will actually know that. And then you show up for it. That's the thing. That's the free will in this. The free will in this is the ability to ignore and move into sort of stagnancy. But when we step into our destiny, that's where we realize there's this path and there's this narrative that is already in place for us. It's sweet, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you this. But for us, the free will isn't just being meh, So it's kind of interesting when you think about it, right? So allow yourself to get into that practice where your flow is, again, it's not just something that's written by someone else. It's actually written by your soul. It's written by you. Like, you wrote the script for your own movie. So of course you're going to write it in a way that's going to be badass. And yeah, it's going to have ups. Yeah, it's going to have downs. That's what any good movie, like, that's the thing. Like, whenever there's the hardships, that's okay, because you are the hero. You are the hero of your story. And every hero goes through hardships, but that's what makes them the hero, right? So think about that. All right, moving on to the solar chakra. I'm just taking a quick look at the comments here. Guys, thank you so much for leaving your comments on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Really, really appreciate it. If you're watching this on Facebook, reminder that the feed could crash like by the end of this sandwich. And be sure to watch on Instagram and YouTube, so that way, in case it does, you don't miss anything. Solar chakra. The vowel is a vowel sound U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U. And as we do this, focusing on the virtue of temperance. Temperance means strengthening your willpower, being able to say no, being able to save things for a later time. Oh, the feed did crash on YouTube or on Facebook. Cool, sweet. Glad you made it. Comment on YouTube. So with temperance, I'll give you a quick example. Again, with temperance, for myself, like, I choose not to smoke cannabis. Like, I enjoy cannabis. A lot of us do. Nothing wrong with that. It's legal here in Canada. But I choose not to do it until the weekend. Like, I literally don't do it like from Monday to Friday, or Monday till Friday at like after, in the evening on Friday. For me, that's a practice because it's also related to my dream practice. For me, I know cannabis affects my dream recall. So that's like me showing up. And again, me leading by example. But I just want to give you a quick example. Even last night, I was thinking about it where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to go take a shower. And sometimes I'll like, smoke a quick bowl and kind of like work afterwards after I take a shower and stuff like that. But before I did that, I really checked in with myself. And I was just like, what do I need? What does my body really need right now? What does my soul really need right now? Opposed to just, what do I want on an impulse, right? So there was a part of me that's just like, yeah, I just kind of want to do it. But when I thought more about it, I'm just like, but I don't really need to do it. And what would be better, like, it's actually, and so it was a better idea for me not to and get a good rest, and for me to like stick to my temperance, to stick to my willpower. So the idea of like the vices and the things that rise up in us, there's this beautiful quote from Doctor Strange. The idea that we do not live, like, how's it go exactly? I know some of you already know what I'm talking about. It's like, we do not get rid of our demons. We only learn to live above them. And not to say that it's a demon, so to speak, but again, it's a vice. And so when you think of those vices coming up, again, it could be smoking cannabis, it could be addiction in any form, it could be pornography, it could be food, it could be self-destructive habits of any form, it can be thought processes. Think of that as like a black serpent that's rising up out of the ground, and your job as the hero is to take your sword and to chop off its head as soon as you see it. Don't let it keep growing. Be like, because that's what it'll do, and then it'll be like, and it latches onto your face again, and then it burrows itself into your being. You have to like extract it through willpower, and then when it rises again, you'll see it, and it'll be like, and then you'll be like, and you just like chop its head off right there and then. That's what you need to do, right? So your temperance is your willpower, is your sword. And the vices are the stones which sharpen your sword. Like, that's my quote. The vices are the stones to sharpen the sword of our will. So, and we all live through this. We all live through this, right? It's a human experience, and your journey helps others learn through it as well. Okay, let's move into this. I want to be able to... Damn it, am I ever going to do a broadcast that's under 30 minutes? It's always like longer. Anyways, let's keep doing this. I appreciate you guys being here. Really, really honored. Quick side note, join the Patreon if you're really enjoying this. Again, think of this as like a pay what you wish monthly donation type thing. So by you contributing on Patreon, it just helps the entire project grow, and it's working towards my objective of increasing my monthly income to $3,000 a month so that I can get a studio for myself so that I can do even more work for you. So let's work together as a team. Thank you guys so much for being here. And the Patreon link's down in the info, or send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram. Hands on the solar chakra, bringing ourselves into the focus of strengthening our willpower, practicing our temperance. And the faculty for this is also the faculty of telepathy and also intuition as well. So the gut feeling, getting more in tune with that, trusting that. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Again, the sound will be you. So after that deep exhale, One more deep inhale, deep through the mouth, get as much oxygen as possible. Together. Together again, deep inhale. Relax. Embody your intentions. Inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. You are doing so good. All right, moving into the sacral chakra. And again, sacral chakra, cultivating sexual energy. Again, you know, in terms of just like the example that I lead by, the example of how I want you to be able to lead yourself, like cultivating sexual energy, super, super important thing. Again, for those of you who have not been told, the sexual energy that you have inside of you, that you expel when you orgasm, especially for males, cultivating that is something that can be used to transform, to strengthen your willpower, to strengthen your intuition, to strengthen your proto-human abilities, to be able to strengthen your ability to create, to strengthen your inspiration. Cultivating your sexual energy can be thought of as a very unselfish thing, you know? Like, especially for me, if I were to just like, if I were to wake up this morning and spill my cup, I would not be very productive today. I would not be able to like show up with this energy. I would, like I could try, but I'd probably be like, oh God, I need more naps, you know? So less naps, less faps. I mean, you can fap, just don't spill your cup. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so cultivating a good relationship with your sexual energy, celebrating your sexuality in a powerful, empowering way, and seeing this energy as beyond just sexual energy. It is creative life force energy. It is the energy of the sun itself. Very, very, very powerful. So in the same way you can create babies, you can also create thought babies and art babies and action babies and things like that. So direct it towards all the parts that you wish in your life. As we do this practice, the vowel is M. The sound is like you just like had something delicious. And when we do this, if you want to gently practice tightening your Kegel, again, that's the muscle where you kind of like flex it to stop your urine. Do that, and as you do it, you can imagine yourself kind of drawing your sexual energy, your cultivation, your elixir up into your heart space and just kind of moving throughout your body, or even up your spine and into your cortex as well, because that's actually what happens. Like, that's actually what happens. The fluid travels up your spine and it goes into your brain, and that's why you can like astral project by cultivating it and stuff like that. So gentle inhale, exhale on your own, closing your eyes, straighten your spine. Deep inhale together, gently clenching the Kegel as you choose, and on the exhale, release. Again, straighten your spine, posture. Focus, intention, cultivation, power. Deep inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. And again, a reminder, for those of you who are new, if you find your thoughts wandering during any of the mantras, that's okay. You use that as the exercise of bringing them back. You can bring them back to the sound, to the sensation, to the thought, to the intention, either one, any of those, all of those. When you notice your mind wander, that's the exercise of flexing your muscle and bringing it back. So you actually you almost want your mind to wander so you can observe that, and then you bring it back. And then that helps strengthen the muscle of your mind. Moving into the final chakra for today, root chakra, connecting to the earth, connecting to the roots, connecting to Gaia, creating the full bridge up through the chakras, moving into the heavens above. You are the bridge. You are the Bifrost, the light bridge, bringing in higher conscious ideas into this earth plane. Very, very powerful, very, very important thing for all of us to be doing. The vowel for the root chakra is the vowel S, pronounced as in S, rising of the serpent, sizzling of the fire that rises and beats the heart of our drum, beats our inspiration. So, gently placing your hands there. The virtue for this is patience. The faculty is what's known as lords of the earth. So really, really connecting with the roots and even connecting with the mycelium network that we share beyond just the physical. So it's like a hyperdimensional mycelium network, connecting into the intelligence, connecting into the love of the earth, of Gaia, of the spirit of Mother Earth herself. Relax your face, gentle inhale, exhale through your mouth, through your mouth on your own. Big exhale. Straighten your spine, relax your face. Deep inhale. Again, deep inhale. Once more, deep inhale. Patience. Beautiful. Stay in this space, keep your eyes closed, observe how are you feeling right now. Feeling a little bit more awake, feeling yourself a little bit taller, straightening up your spine, feeling yourself a little bit more open, feeling inspired, feeling energized, feeling love. Just take a few more breaths here on your own. Just giving gratitude to yourself for showing up in this moment, like literally thanking your physical body on behalf of your soul, mind, body, spirit. Feeling yourself in such a place of peace right now where there's probably a part of you that could just be like, yeah, I could probably just like stay here for a while. Observe that, feel that, return to it later. Give yourself that gift of stillness. It's a very powerful thing, something we'll talk more about later, the potential of stillness. Take a few more breaths here, gentle inhales, exhales. One more deep breath. When you're ready, gently begin to open your eyes. Turn your awareness to the space around you. Gently begin to roll your shoulders, move your body. Good job. Congratulations. You've done it once again. Thank you for showing up to practice. Again, you know, I think of this as like morning hockey practice in a lot of ways. And then we go out there and we play the game. We play the game of life. We play the game of our everyday. We play the game of showing up with clarity, inspiration, and intention. So thank you for playing that together. So we'll do a little bit of eye gazing here, and then I want to be able to just give you guys the next letter for the code, for the discount code, for you guys to be able to check things out at thequestitemshop.com. And then I'll just give you a couple more pieces of information, and then we'll wrap it up. So just ending with eye gazing. Please feel free to eye gaze with me. Again, literally in this moment, beyond the illusion, seeing me as the you who is us. What does that sound like? What does that feel like? What does that look like? Can you see it in me? Can you see it in other people? Can you see it in animals? Can you see it in strangers? And so, as we look beyond the eyes, we see that which has been in disguise, the part of us that has been hidden behind lies told to us by those who are just here to eat pies. And yet the pies themselves are not the crime, rather is the intention that we show up with each and every time. For the true secrets are actually deeper within the pie, the 3.14, the mystery within our eyes. Fibonacci's and sacred geometry unfolding into the sky. We see what has always been there. Oh me, oh my. So I see you looking back. I see us looking through the looking glass that shows us what has always been true. That this life is a game. That this story is a journey for each and every one of us as we step in to our glory. Much love. Again, and just for clarity, that's just made up on the spot. That's just flowetry, so I didn't write that ahead of time. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what I just said. I was just channeling. Greetings, Earthlings. Shout out to Bashar. He was a huge inspiration for me growing up. Cool. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Your code for the item shop, I'm going to give you all the letters because I know some of you have just been tuning into today, and I'm not going to ask you to go back and watch the past broadcast. Your letters, and I'm going to complete the code for you on Friday, and it's not going to be what you think because there's like an extra thing that you won't be able to guess. The first letter was S. The second letter was H. The third letter was I, which I forgot to mention yesterday. The fourth letter is F. My goodness, what could it possibly be? S-H-I-F. What could the third letter be? Fourth, fifth letter be? Learn to count, Brendan. Find out tomorrow by tuning in again, and it's not just the fifth letter, but again, there's something extra to that, and that will give you a 33% discount code for items at the Quest item shop for a duration of a week. So if you're looking to get some discounts, please be able to do that. Again, if you're looking to be able to get a 25% discount just for a lifetime, then donate to the team Patreon. Again, $5 a month, $10 a month. Like, am I worth more to you than a cup of coffee? Just sit with that for a minute. Don't tell me. Just be like, no, Brendan, you're less important than a cup of coffee to me. It's okay. I don't take it personally. But again, if you got like a few extra bucks, if you're in a position to do so, please feel free to contribute because that helps us work towards even more awesome things for us to be able to do the community and just continues to increase the impact so that we can reach more people and ripple this inspiration out even further. So patreon.com/Brendan Carlton. Again, go check out more at paradigmshiftcentral.com. Follow the signal if you want to be able to apply for your shifter pass and get synced up with the Paradigm Shift Central core team, where you can work with myself and a dedicated team of people, of shifters, of light guardians, stepping into the role as conscious media creators, leaders, and just badass people who are out there kicking butt. Thank you to everyone for being a part of this. And again, tune in tonight, if you're watching this in time, for Leading the Shift, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow the link in my bio or go right to paradigmshiftcentral.com/live. My name has been Brendan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go kick some butt. You guys are doing awesome. Carry this vibration with you. Carry the shift with you. That is your mission for today. Go express your appreciation for someone, be it a friend, be it a stranger. Plant the seed, play the game. You are a shifter. You are a light guardian. You are fucking amazing. I love you. Awesome. Until next time, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you around. Keep it shifty. Tell your friends. Send me a message if you watch this. And yeah, I love you.